Blue Protocol Star Resonance is a new anime MMORPG, but the big question is it actually good? Now, I'll be honest, the world looks absolutely amazing and the combat looks pretty solid too. But here is the thing, I noticed a lot of gacha elements in this game, and that puts me off a little bit. Still, I wanted to give it a fair shot and see what else is going on here. So stick with me because there is a lot to unpack here. To start at the beginning, the moment when I launched the game, I was immediately thrown into the character creation screen, which looks really cool. I was able to have 2 different eye colors, I was able to highlight my hair. Yeah, I was able to make my own main character for once in an anime world. The customization options are pretty wild as well, and I really like that I was able to change a lot of my character's appearance. The only thing I dislike is the lack of haircuts. Most of them just looked a bit, how should I put it, not main character worthy. Now, Blue Protocol Star Resonance offers 8 unique classes which you can choose from, one of them being the Verdant Oracle, which seems to be using buffs and healing, so I can consider this a support class. Then we have the Heavy Guardian, who wears a guard blade and is a close range combat class. And of course, it cannot be an MMORPG if the Marksman isn't there, which is basically your archer who of course uses a bow and shoots from a distance. Just your typical archer. Then we move on to the class I chose, which is the Frost Mage. I mean, if you can summon meteor storms onto your enemy, yeah, that is a no-brainer for me. Although it said Frost Mage, I can still use fire magics, it seems.
Wait a minute!
But there is also your Shield Knight, which seems to be your tank similar to the Heavy Guardian, although this class uses a sword and shield. Then we have the Wind Knight, which is for people who love to go pokey-like with their lance. Now, this class is classed as difficult. Not sure, I haven't played it, but then again, I don't like to go pokey-poke. Now, my old character is a Stormblade, which is another class in the game, which is pretty amazing too. I mean, being able to use a scythe with darkness-looking vibes, hell yeah, let's freaking go. And then there is the class for every music lover out there, the Beat Performer. They use a guitar as their weapon, is able to heal and give buffs, and seem to be a pretty cool support class as well. So now that you're done creating your character and selecting your class that took you about 5 hours to make, the game really begins, and it starts a bit weird. I mean, you seem to be in space in the beginning, getting sucked into this like purple anomaly, in which you then wake up in your real world or something, where the game really takes place. And yeah, you wake up from a bad dream or whatever it seems like. I am not sure, even up to this point, what it really was, to be honest. The story feels a bit all over the place, at least that is what it felt like to me. You meet this girl once you wake up telling you that she rescued you from goblins who tried to boil you, and you are now owed money to her so she can pay off her debts. I mean, the game sure has some humor going on which made me giggle a bit at times. It's just typical anime style. But to be completely honest, after playing for some hours, I still haven't really got a clue what the story is really about. And I really hate it when I don't get it in games like these. Let me know if I missed something here in the comments down below, if you actually know what the story is really about. Also, before I forget to mention this, the whole game is dubbed in Japanese, but you do have English subtitles. I tried to find the option to change it to English, but I couldn't find it anywhere in the options section. So, I mean, I don't mind playing the game in Japanese dub. I mean, I do watch anime from time to time, and I use the original Japanese dub. I don't watch it in English at all. But I know there are some people out there who really want the game to be English dubbed instead of Japanese, which I do get. I do get those people. But to mention it, I couldn't find that option. So if you have found it, let the people know down in the comments, and even let me know about it, because I couldn't find it anywhere. Now, the game features gacha elements like crazy. I mean, you can pull for outfits or just straight up pay for these gems that you can use for these pulls. You can pull for specific mounts, specific outfits. Now, I do have to be honest here though, that after completing some quests in the game, I was also able to unlock some specific fashion outfits. So, not every single outfit in the game is locked behind a paywall, which is good to see. But then again, there are some other gacha games that also do this and somehow just want to get that feeling in your brain like, hey, I now want to pay some money to get that really cool looking outfit. But then again, you can also just play the game for free and still unlock some pretty cool outfits along the way. Combat wise, the animations are just really well done. They look pretty damn cool. Now, as a Frost Mage, I can say that the animation of the meteor storm just looked really freaking epic to me. That was the whole reason I played this class in the first place. But there are so many more skills that look really good. And yet, I still haven't played all the classes in the game yet. But so far, I am really happy by what I saw. Especially since this is an MMO and not a single player game. And then probably my favorite part, the graphics. Well, let's just say this game looks freaking damn amazing, there's no question about it. I mean, just walking around in the world with maximum settings, which surprised me is running amazingly well on 4K, just makes the world feel alive and really anime-like. It just feels and looks awesome. I mean, that's all I can say. This has been really well done. All props to the developers who made this game. Now, an MMORPG wouldn't be an MMORPG, or an RPG in general, if the music and the sound effects don't really add anything to the game. Well, I'm gonna say that the music and the sound effects really add immersion to your gameplay. The music feels enjoyable to listen to, it's nothing extraordinary like Final Fantasy or whatever, but when you get into a battle and the combat team plays, it makes you feel like you are about to enter an epic fight.
やめろやめろ、我が高潔なる巨食エングラムが台無しだ。愚か者め、これは我が理想への冒涜だ。
The same goes for like walking in nearby towns or in the main town. In terms of sound effects, using your skills and hearing the impact sounds is pretty cool as well. As walking or running around or anything that happens in the world itself. It's really well done. The game also features your classic achievement system, similar to that of Genshin Impact. If you complete specific things in Blue Protocol, you can get gems, which you can then spend on potential wishes or in the shop to get some cool outfits or other stuff for your account. Now there's one thing that just really bothers me, and that is just the amount of menus in these type of games. They always have a menu here, a menu there. Just make it easier for me to navigate through them. I sometimes just get lost between browsing through all these menus for minutes on end. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Do you like these amounts of menus? Are they overwhelming you too? I'd love to hear what you think down in the comments. But for me, so many menus, I mean, just, you know, make it a little bit easier for me to navigate through them, because now it's just all over the place, and it's the same for most gacha games, but for me it's just yeah, it's really annoying. Now overall, I think Blue Protocol Star Resonance is a fun game to play when you look past the paywall for outfits and unique mounts. The combat just feels amazing, the same goes for the animations and the music, and so on. I'd even say for those who like MMORPGs in general, give this one a try and see if you like it. Now, my rating, I'm giving it a solid 7.5 out of 10. It's genuinely fun to play, and while it's not perfect, it does a lot of things really well. Now, that brings me to the final part of the video, and you guessed it, I'm going to ask you to subscribe if you enjoy these type of videos that I make. Now, once you subscribe, you can expect reviews, first impressions, and retrospectives for old games. Now, if that's your jam, feel free to join my party. And also, feel free to watch this video here on Trails in the Sky remake. It's the perfect follow-up on this video. Also, another amazing anime RPG you just have to check out if you haven't already. Anyhow, that's it for me. Take care everyone, and I hope to see you in the next video. Take care.